So the purpose of this video is to um, talk about Not a Fan and how to add it to your profile. Because if you really want to neg stuff down, and that's cool because that's what Not a Fan is all about, it won't really show up. You won't really see the list of things that you're not a fan of. And maybe you won't even know how to get back to the app because sometimes I'm such a Facebook noob myself, I don't even know. So once you've actually gone to the Not a Fan page, which is apps.facebook.com/I'm not a fan, and you've added the application, what you're gonna, and I've already added it, but I don't know how to remove it. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of show you this plus link, and you're gonna click this add a new tab thing, and then it should show up on this list. And then you can just add not a fan to your tab. And then just like your friends, you can have a tab on your profile that will show all the things that you're not a fan of. Not a fan, not a fan. And so that way, once it's on your profile, all you have to do to modify the things you're not a fan of is to click this link at the top. And I know it says click here to search, but it's more than just search, because once you actually click on this link, you can search to add new things you're not a fan of, or you can also, it will show you the list below, and then you have an option to remove by clicking on the little thumb anything from your not a fan list that maybe you've just decided, okay, well, maybe I'm not a fan, but I don't want to not be a fan. So you can remove like Geraldo Rivera here, who I'm totally not a fan of, but just for demonstration, actually, no, screw that, because this is a much better picture. Like, I can't stand Courtney Love, but this picture, because it's linked to a profile, the only profile I could find to not a fan Courtney, but I have to say that in this picture, for better or for worse, this picture is something that I was probably a fan of when I first saw it. But anyway, so I'm going to remove Courtney here from not a fan by clicking on this, and then I'm going to be asked, am I sure? And I'm just going to say yes. And now my not a fan list has just been updated, and as you can see, Courtney is gone. She used to be below Geraldo, and she's now gone. Okay, so but the other thing you can do is add things to your not a fan list. So just for example purposes, let's add Courtney back. Courtney Love, and we will search, and hopefully it won't take too long. Clearly that's not the right Courtney. That's the right Courtney, and that's a much worse picture. God, that's pretty horrible. So we'll go ahead and add Courtney back, but we'll add it to a profile that's not. So it's going to ask me if I'm sure, and I'm going to say yes, I am sure. Now, notification goes out to all my friends, and now we can scroll down, and somewhere in this list, oh, there she is, right where she was before. So now she's back on my not a fan list. So the way it works now, there's sometimes, like, if you search for something really goofy, this is not Google, okay? This is a Facebook search. So if you search on something that doesn't exist or takes a lot of time, okay, you could get an error page because there's a timeout, and that's cool. You know, Facebook has to do that. Okay, so you could say try again or whatever, but I guess my main point here is that normally it's probably just best to click back. Normally when you're on this page, you see your list of stuff, right? And then when you search, you get the list of stuff you searched for. So I'll search for Courtney Love again. Okay. And now this isn't my list of not a fan things. This is the list of, and that happens when you click that try again button, unfortunately. So that's why don't click the try again button. Just go back and literally try again. So when I do a search, the important thing here is this is no longer my list of not a fan things. This is my list of search results. So what if you decide, well, you didn't really care about this search and you're not going to not a fan anybody? Well, all you need to do to get back to your list of your personal not a fan list is to just go up and click refresh. And when you do that, your search results will disappear, and then it goes back to your list of the profile things. And if you want to continue to manage your list, add more, remove things, and that, that's how it works. So again, adding not a fan to your profile is not for marketing reasons. It's just because once you do that, then you and your friends can always see your list of things you're not a fan of, and then you can always click this link very simply and go and add more things or remove things. So, the usability is not the best. There's definitely new features coming. For example, being able to comment and let other people comment on your not a fan list, and options as far as notifications are concerned. So, the plus tab on your profile, as far as the usability of not a fan is concerned right now, is your friend, and that will help you to actually access and use the application. The reason I posted this video is that we've had a ton of users signing up, and nobody's really using it that much, and I think the reason is that they haven't figured out how to actually get the application on their homepage so they can go in and easily modify it. And so that's the purpose of this video. Enjoy. There's your dislike option.